To download MetaTrader 5 to your PC, go to Google or any other browser and click Download MetaTrader 5. Then in the search, click on the MetaTrader5.com. Then you will get here a link, Download MetaTrader 5 for Windows. Then select a folder where you would like to save this installation file, click Save. A setup exit will be downloaded, click Yes to confirm it, click Next, and in a few seconds also the MetaTrader 5 will be installed on your PC, and click Finish button. And then the trading platform will start, but first of all you will see two windows here. The first one, the small one, is Open an Account, where it says you need first to open an account. First I will click X and I will open a trading platform. What you can see here is the window in the middle where we have four small windows that represents the currency symbols. The chart cannot be loaded because we do not have any connection to the trading server, because we need to have an account. So first of all, in the left corner where the Navigator Window is, we need to open an account. Click on Accounts and right mouse button and open an account. We will use MetaQuotes, which is a free trading server, to open an account. If you have your own broker account, you can find a trading server from your broker here. Simply type your broker trading server and click Scan or Enter. I will use MetaQuotes, which will be free, and find your company. Here it is, MetaQuotes Software Corporation. Click Next. I will open a demo account to trade with virtual money. If you have already an existing account with MetaQuotes, you can enter login details here. Open an account, new one. I will enter dummy account details. MetaQuotes demo. It is Forex USD account. It is Forex USD account. It is $100,000 and I agree with these terms. Click Next and new account will open. Click Finish. You have login and password which you can save for later use. And then the trading server will connect to the this trading platform will connect with the trading server with MetaQuotes. Immediately you can see the charts have been populated with the details here because we have connection. And also below you have a mailbox with several messages which you can see, but first one is new account registration with details about your login and password. So you can click here to the trade tab where you have account balance, and inside Navigator you have an account which we currently have opened with MetaQuotes trading server. In the upper right corner you get information about more details which you have with MQL5. I will click on this because it is not important. So you can see how the MetaTrader 5 on your PC looks like. In the middle you have a big window where you can use a charts, but first you have 4 of them already open. They are small ones, but you can increase the size of them just by maximizing on each of them, or you can go to the window and you can tile vertically all of them. Now let's get a quick overview. What do you have inside MetaTrader 4 PC version? In front of you, so you have a big window where all the charts are located. So you have 4 of them which are divided separately, but you can have only one. You need to maximize one of them, and this one will take the whole window for the chart. Then on the left side you have a Market Watch window where all the symbols are located. Below that you have a Navigator window where you have your account, your indicators, expert advices. Below that it is a Toolbox window where you have everything that is related with the trading. You have your account balance, you will see your orders open here, you will see your history, which means your orders that were closed, and other details like Mailbox and the journal. So these are the 4 main things that you need to look inside the MetaTrader 5. The small one, is the upper side where the QuickAccess Toolbars with the tools that you have a quick access to. So these are the tools that are used regarding the trading and also regarding the chart. So let's start first with the chart. When you start with the trading, you use a chart and make the appearance as you wish. So that means you change the colors and also the chart type that is suitable for you. In this case, you get a chart with a black background and with the green bars. And you can change the colors by clicking the right mouse button on the chart and going down to the properties, where you will have a new window with 3 tabs. First one is a common, then it is show, and then it is the colors. We will check first the colors because we will change this background and also chart appearance or with the combination black on white. This means black bars on the white background. If you want to change any colors that you want, for example, for the background, for the foreground, for the grid, for the bull and bear candle, you can do this here. I will leave this like this because it will be much clean chart for analyzing. Then I will change and remove this grid, which will make appearance much better. You need to click right mouse button and click this grid option, which will remove this one. Then you have possibility to change a chart type, and that is done here in the QuickAccess Toolbar, where you can see these three types. So the first one is a bar chart, second one is a candlesticks, and the third one is a line chart. Currently on the chart we have candlesticks. I will zoom in with this button, where you can see it here in the QuickAccess Toolbar, and you can zoom out if you would like. I will zoom in so it will be much clearer to see. So here are the candlesticks, where the bear candle is black colored and the white candle is a bull candle. Then you can switch between bar charts. You can see that these candlesticks have changed to the bars, and then you can put it here as a line chart. I will leave it as a candlesticks because it is much clearer for analyzing. Then on the chart you have a one-click option for trading. That means if you click only this one button, it will immediately open an order sell with this lot size. If you want to buy, click the buy button. I will click one just to show you. Then you get information that you need to accept this terms and condition for a one-click trading. If you are okay with that, click this button and OK. So then when you click a sell button, the order will open immediately and you will see it here in the Toolbox window where the EUR/USD sell order is active. And also on the chart you will see this sell order visible as a horizontal line here. Then you can have other options for the chart. Go to properties and then go to show. This tab shows you some of the options that are possible to be activated on this chart. Most of the time this OHLC, which means open, high, low, close price, is a good option. You can see that on the chart it will be shown here 4 prices for the current candlestick. Then you have again show ask price, which is also a good option to have. When you activate ask price line, you will see another line here on the chart, but currently the ask price line is the same as a bid price line, so it is not visible. But one thing that you need to have in mind, go to properties and go to the colors and be aware that the ask price line is in a different color. Mostly it is in the red color, so I put it as a red color so we can see the difference. You can see it immediately. The ask price line is visible here and the bid price line is below that. So inside the properties and also the show, you have also other options. For example, you can show grid, which I have deactivated. You can see it on the chart. Then you can show tick volumes. You can show real volumes. You can see it here. It is the number 0 here in the upper part. Then you can show object descriptions. So when you put some kind of the object, horizontal line, and put description, you will see it. Then you have show period separators. Let's go and see on the chart how this looks. Okay, go to the higher time frame. So just a minute, go to time frames, go 4 to 1 hour. And when you go here, you can see the vertical lines, the dotted lines, that represents a period separator. Then you have in the properties, again, it is a common tab where you can also change a chart type. you can activate some of the options regarding the chart shift, and also some other options which you can also make the test on your own. I will remove the spirit separators so they do not bother me. Okay, now it's clearer. Then on the chart, when you click right mouse button, you have other options, for example, zoom in and zoom out, and also you can use QuickAccess Toolbar. So let's check also this QuickAccess Toolbar, which is related to the chart. From the right side to the left side, we have here an objects which you can use and put on the chart. For example, you can put arrow up, you can put arrow down when you want to point somewhere on the chart where the price could go down. Then you can also put this arrow buy, which represents an entry point for buying order. Then you can also use a sell information, and also there are other objects that you can use. Then you have here a draw text, which means you can put some of the kind of text here, for example, candle. So you can leave this candle here as a text, or you can also use a properties by double clicking on this candle and going to the properties where you can make the settings, colors, parameters, which means the value, and also visualization on which time frames you want to have this text available. Then you have other option, which is a draw Fibonacci retracement. When you click on it, you can draw these retracements on the chart and check where the value is, which is a possible turnaround for the price at 50% or 61.8%. Then you have here draw equidistant channel, where you could draw these channels which are parallel one to another one. So this is also a good tool for you if you are making channels somewhere on the chart. You can move them around and you can adapt those channels as you wish. You can resize them, change the angle and everything else. Then you have trend lines, which are also angled lines, which are pretty useful if you are also making some kind of channels. For example, this trend line can be made like this, and then you can also make something like this, and you make a triangle where you can see when the price will go outside of this triangle and make a breakout. If you would like to make also settings for these lines, you need to double click on them. When you see these rectangles, go to the right mouse button and click properties. Each of these objects has, when you click the right mouse button, you have other options where you can delete them or unselect all, for example, which is a pretty useful tool. Then you have a horizontal line, which is used for horizontal support and resistance, and you can move them all around here. Then you have also a vertical line, if you would like to point on some period, which is here below in the horizontal scale, which is for a date and a time. So you can move this vertical line anywhere you want. These are all the options that you have regarding the objects. If you want to delete them, you can delete them by pressing the delete button on your keyboard, or you can double click on them and click delete. Then you have here another option, which is a crosshair in the QuickAccess Toolbar. This crosshair is a very useful tool for you if you would like to check some of the data. The data on the right side, where the vertical scale is for the price. You can check for the price for this candle, and also below on the horizontal scale you can see the date and the time. So for example, this candlestick has this price, which was at the maximum was 1.06837 at the date 29th of December 2022 at 20 hours. So also the crosshair is a useful tool if you would like to measure some kind of data, and that is if you click here with your mouse button and hold your mouse button, you can move around and find the final point, which is an end point for this crosshair, where you can check, for example, let's see, for the first candle next to it, you can see that the current price is 1.06838. Then you have one bar far away from this starting point to the end point. Check it when I go to the second candle. It says 2 bars, third candle is 3 bars. Then you have also information 71 points, which is information how many pips you are far, and then you have information what is the price change in measure of percentage, minus 0.07. If you go here, you can see it is minus 0.11. This is a pretty useful tool for checking the data regarding the difference and also the distance, so you can quickly get information what is difference in pips, so you can manage your orders much better. Then you have here which is a cursor, so you can change between the crosshair and the cursor. One thing about the crosshair, you can use it on the chart, but as soon as you click on the chart, the crosshair will disappear, so you will need to go here and activate it again. You have here information option to save the active chart as a picture. When you click on it, you can define what do you want to save on your PC. So if you are making some kind of the analysis, you can use this one and save the image to share with others. Then you have here two options that are related for the chart that you can see in front of you. First one is shift end on the chart from the right border. When you click on it, you will see a small arrow in the upper part of the chart which says chart shift. You can click on it and hold your mouse button and move left to the maximum, which is here, and to the right side, which is here. So when you release your mouse button, the chart will shift. So the chart will stay at this position all the time, the final candle on the chart. If you move it here to the left, the chart will shift to the left. This tool is pretty useful if you would like to make a free space on the right side on the chart for you to make some kind of notes and also some kind of text labels. Then you have here a second option, which is a scroll to the chart to the end on tick incoming. This means this option is currently active. So as soon as this price changes here on the chart will move to the final candlestick. So for example, if you go to the left sometimes, for example like this, as soon as the price changes, it will automatically switch to the final candlestick on the chart. So you do not need to move your mouse also on the chart manually to the final candlestick. It will automatically move when the price changes. So let's wait. Okay, here it is. It is automatically moved. So if you deactivate this option, this chart will not move to the final candlestick when the price changes. So check it. Current price is here. The price, let's wait until it changes. Like it has changed but did not shift the chart to the final candlestick. So this is pretty useful if you want to have it all the time, the last candle on the chart visible as soon as the price changes. Then you have other options, which means arrange windows as a non-overlapping tiles. Click on it and you will see 4 of them which were 4 active on the chart. So they have separated into 4 different windows, so you can track them at the same time, all of them. So below you have here also 4 options where you can switch between them quickly if they are, for example, like this, activated. By clicking this one, options, you can switch between them. But then the thing is that you can have them all here active at the same time. But have in mind that if you want to open a trade on this one, you need to click on this chart to be active. If you want to have it active like this one, then you need to click on it so it is active, the chart. As soon as you click on the chart, you can see that below here you can see which one is active. For example, this USD CHF is active. If you click on this USD Japanese yen, it will be active. So you know which chart is active for trading. Then you have other options, which means zoom in and zoom out. Let's check here Euro USD. It is a minus and it is a plus. So you can minimize or maximize this chart. Then you have a possibility to change the chart types, which is already explained, but let's go to the chart one option that is pretty useful. You can see that the chart EURUSD is with the white background with a black candlestick, but these ones are with the black background and also the green bars. If you would like to have a template, you can save this template as a default one, so every time this chart opens, it will be open with this one, white background with the black candlesticks. If you want to save a template and you would like to have some different options for EURUSD, then this is possible. Click the right mouse button on the chart, go to the templates and click Save Template. This will open a new window where you can save your template. For example, let's put white and black EURUSD. Save it. Okay. So for example, let's check here and click right mouse button, open templates, and below you will have white black EURUSD. Click on it and the chart will change and it will load all the objects you have on the EURUSD which you have saved. So you have a moving average, this is a red line here on the chart, and white background with the black candlestick, nothing else. So if you would like to have a clean chart without anything, you can also make changes on the chart and save it as you wish. So this is all regarding the chart appearance and which options you have here in the QuickAccess toolbars. Let's move to the other windows, and the first one is Market Watch. Market Watch is one of the most important windows here, and that is because you have all the symbols for trading visible here. You can see that the EURUSD is the first one, and when you go down you see much more of them. At the start I have also made some changes on this Market Watch window, and that is when you click right mouse button on it, you have a possibility to change some of the options. First one is to open new order. This is something that I will show later on. The second one is chart window. So this means when you click on it, the new window will appear and it will open again a EURUSD. And you can see you can also make changes on the chart to modify it. As soon as you open this chart, it will be added here in the list below where all the other charts are. So you can also minimize this one and get the access to it by clicking here in the tabs. Then you have other options, which is a tick chart. That is a small window for the EURUSD where you can see only ask price and bid price, how they are changing. If you want to have it, you can simply click also ticks here, a tab inside the Market Watch window. Let's go back to the symbols. Then you have depth of the market. When you click on it, it will open a new window, and that window shows you what is the current price and also the volume. You can quickly click the sell and buy button and also close button if you have any orders open. 1.0651, you can click this button, sell limit, and also you can also a buy stop. So if I click this one, it will open a new order. You can see it below, sell limit, and you will see it here how it's changing, how the price changes. So this is also a window where you can quickly activate some of the orders, sell or buy, and also a pending orders. Okay, let's get back here to the Market Watch window. You have then specification, which shows you much details for the EURUSD. You can see which is the sector, what is the digits, then you can see the margin calculation and also the chart mode by bid price. You can also see other options which are visible here, and if you would like, you get information quickly about EURUSD on one place, which is also a pretty useful tool. Then you have other options, which means a pop-up prices. You can click on it and you can see all the price changes for all the symbols that are inside the Market Watch. So it is pretty unuseful, this tool. I'm not using it at all, but you can see it here quickly which prices are changing. Then we have here a next option, which means hide all. When you click on it, you will minimize the list of these symbols that are available in the Market Watch. So one note, when you start your trading platform, you will see a small list of these symbols visible here, but you will see this option which is a plus, and click to add. So you can click to add and you can search for a symbol if it is available on the trading platform. But the easiest part is click right mouse button and click show all. This will list all the symbols that are available on this trading platform. So if you would like to minimize it, click this hide all button. When you click again a right mouse button and click pop-up prices, this list will be minimized, so you will see much more clear what this pop-up prices means. you can see 4 symbols that are in the market watch visible here, and you can see what is the price change for each of these symbols. If you need this information about the percentage of the price change, you can use this pop-up prices window. Then let's return back to the symbols. A symbol is a folder. It is a window with the folders with all the symbols that are available on this trading platform. You can see on the left side, you can see MetaTrader 5 says you have Forex, you have metals, you have indexed commodities, metals, energies, softs, and custom. So this trading server, which is a meta quote, allows you to see all these symbols on the platform. So if you have another broker, for example IC Markets, which I am using, you can, for example, have it here a cryptocurrencies which is available for trading. So all the symbols that are inside trading platform depends on your broker. Some brokers offers you, for example, metals, some of them not. Some of them offers you indexes, commodities, some of them not. If it is available with this broker or trading server, you will have them here visible. When you click here, show all, you will see which of them are available. The ones that are grayed here are not possible for trading. So this means this trading server doesn't allow you to trade these symbols. So all of these that are black and possible to be shown on the chart are the ones that are available for trading. Let's go further on. You have sets here, which you can add or remove some of them. Then you can sort them, for example, by the symbol. It will go with this alphabetical order. Then you can sort them by, for example, sector, and so on. You can add any other sort as you wish. Then you have here some of these options, which is use system colors, which is not so useful, and maybe you will not use it at all. I am not using it at all. And you have the final one where you can add some of the columns. So when you stretch this here and stretch this one here, let's turn this one back here, you can add some of the columns, for example high-low. This will means high and low for this Australian dollar with Canadian dollar, what was the high price and also the low price. So you can add more columns as you wish, and some of them are here. If you want to use some specific details, you can put it here inside the Market Watch window. Other tabs inside the Market Watch window are here, for example Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. Let's go to the details. You can see what is the bid high, bid low, ask price, and also what is the daily change, which is the open price and close price. Very useful tool if you are using these data, for example open price and close price. In trading you have here separated one-click trading options for each of these symbols. So if you would like to have them quickly here, you can have it where you can change the volume, and you can see what is the current spread and what is low and high for the price for the Euro USD. So if you want to click the sell or buy button, you can do it quickly here without going to the chart or also opening a new order window. Let's go to the Navigator window, and Navigator window shows you all the details about your account. Here is the list of all accounts you have on a trading platform. If you have more of them, you will see it here, and you will see which trading server or broker you are using currently. We have MetaQuotes demo. If you add, for example, IC Markets, you will see it here, a new row, IC Markets. Then you have subscription, which is an MQL5 option. I'm not using. If you are using, you can use that from your trading platform instead going to the web browser on the website MQL5. This is the same for the market, for the signals, for the VPS, and also the services. I will close these windows here. If you would like to see more details, please go on each of these and also check what options do they offer. The most important thing is the indicators and also the expert advisors, which we'll use for sure. First one is indicators, that you have a list of all indicators that are available. The most used are oscillators, where, for example, moving average and also relative trend index. To add indicator to the chart, simply click on it, hold it, drag and drop it here to the chart and release it. It will open a new window where you can change the settings for this indicator. Click OK when you're ready, and this indicator will be shown on the chart. You can add more of them. Simply go to the Navigator window, click on the desired indicator, click on it, hold it, move it, and drag and drop it. Pay attention that you have two options. You can drag and drop it here on the chart, which will open a new window for the new indicator, or you can add indicator to this one which is already, so you will have two indicators on the same window. Let's do this. Release your mouse button, confirm settings for the MACD indicator, and here it is. You get MACD together with RSI. If you want to add another one, click on it, hold your mouse button, drag and drop it here, release it, and it will be added. If you want to add stochastics separately in the new window, click on the chart, release it, and here it is. So this is a pretty useful tool if you are using indicators, so you can add them. If you would like to remove them from the chart, simply go to the window here, right mouse button, and you will have indicators list, or below you have here delete indicators window. This one, delete indicators window, will delete window of this indicator. But if you click right mouse button on this window and go to the indicators list, it will open a new window where all the indicators are listed for this chart. So you have moving average, which is a red line on the chart. If you want to remove it, click on it and click delete. Then you have 3 of them in the indicator window 1, so you can delete them or enter properties of this specific indicator. I will delete them, so we have clean chart, and close. This is for the indicators. Then you have the same for the expert advisors. When you have expert advisors here, you can click on it, drag and drop it on the chart, release it, and you confirm also all information, also the settings. Click OK, and in the upper right corner you will see expert MACD, which is not active. It should be green, currently it's gray because it's not active. You need to activate algo trading here in the QuickAccess Toolbar. When you click on it, you need to then enter all the details for this MACD. Expert MACD, you can double click on it to enter into more details, and if you have expert advisor that is working, it will be green here and will be activated. You can also activate these options, and you can see that it has changed the color, which means it is currently active. If you would like to remove expert advisor, click right mouse button, then you have expert list option, open it, and you will have it. Click on it and click remove. This is all what you need to the expert advisor. So these are the options inside the Navigator window, but have in mind that there is one option. For example, let's go to the indicators, and for the MACD, you can click right mouse button on the MACD. You can attach the chart, or you can add to favorites. When you click on it, inside this tab, inside the Navigator window, you have a MACD, so you can populate this list of favorites indicators here, so you can get quick access to them without going here into a specific folder and looking for them. This is the regarding Navigator. Let's move to the next one, and that is a Toolbox window. A Toolbox window is a window that has information about trading. This means all the trades that we have open are listed here. You can see which orders are open, and when you click on this order, you can see that this chart EURUSD is blinking. This means this order is here open. If you have open, for example, here on the USD CHF, let's open one. When you go here and click on the USD CHF, this window where the chart is, it is blinking. So this means this order is open here. Then we have here information what is the current balance. We have started with $100,000 and the current equity. This equity means balance plus minus or plus minus profit that you currently have. Here in the final column where the profit is visible what is the current profit on each of these trades. Totally I am in plus for $1.21, but each of these orders are visible here how many loss or profit I am in. So the toolbox here, the toolbox window here shows you all the trades that are currently open. So you can modify these orders by clicking on them, and the new window will appear where you can have more options. You can close this order by clicking this yellow button. Let's do this. It will be removed from this list. Let's click to another one. Let's see other options. Other options that you can open another order by sell or buy for the Euro USD. You can use drop-down menu and select some other symbols if you would like to change this. There are also a type instant execution or other pending orders. But there is also modify position, which means you can modify information for the current order that is on the chart. So for the Euro USD, you can put stop loss and take profit levels. Then you can close buy, which means you can close position, which is this one. So when you click on it, it will be removed from the list. Let's modify on this order something. Click on the type, click modify position, and for example, set stop loss and take profit. This is for the Euro USD, it is a sell. So to explain you a little bit about trading, let's close this one so you'll understand what this means. Let's use Crosshair. So the goal in trading is to predict where the price will go from the current market price. On this chart, the current market price is here, so you need to determine and pick direction. Will it go up from this position, going up, or it will go down? If you think that the price will go down, then you open a sell order, because selling means shorting position, or this means you are predicting that the price will go down. But what happens if you think that the price goes down and you open a sell order, but the price goes up instead of that? That means that you will lose money. When you are losing money, you need to determine where the exit price is. That means where is the price at which you will go out from this trade and close the trade with the loss. So it is a loss that is acceptable for you. So if you define that your loss should be here at 1.06, let's say round it to a number 1.067. If you define that the loss should be here, then you need to set stop loss. On the other side, when you define where the trade should be closed with the profit, you define also the exit price. So for example, let's say it should close at 1.062. That is the take profit level. So you go to the sell order, which is currently open, go to the modify position and put stop loss at 1.067. That is the loss that we are accepting, and the profit at 1.062. When you're ready, click modify this button and it will change on the chart. Will set two levels. First one is a stop loss and second one is a take profit. You can see that the horizontal line on the chart says SL, which means stop loss, and the take profit is here. It's not visible. Let's move around so you can see it. Just a minute, move like this. Here it is, you can see it. Take profit horizontal level. So this trade which we have modified has stop loss visible here and the take profit visible here. So these are two levels that you should set all the time when you open a new order. So we have modified this position. If you would like to close this order with the profit, which is currently 0.29, you can click this this X button, and it will close automatically with the profit. Then if you would like to open a new order, go to the chart, you can click right mouse button and click trading, where you can activate a new order window, where you define all the details for the new order. So the type is instant execution, which means it will open at the current market price when you click sell or buy button. Then you define a volume, which is a lot size, so you can change it, for example, to 1, which means 100,000 euros. Then you can set stop loss if you would like and take profit, or you can leave them empty and add them later on. Then you can add some kind of the comments, for example, test order, and you have deviation, which is possible to set. For example, you can set, for example, 8 units that is different from the current market price. So if you click sell and the price changes, that means if the price changes inside 8 units, you are accepting this. But if you are putting 0, this means that you would like to open an order at a specific price. So if the price changes in the meantime, this order will not be open. If I click OK, sell, it will open a new order, which is visible here. And also immediately you will see this sell information here as a horizontal line here on the chart. One more thing to show you, and that is how to open a pending order. When you click a new order window, instead of instant execution, you have another pending order. A pending order is an order that can be opened in the future. So for example, if you think that the price will go up to the certain price, and then you would like to open a buy, which means go up, or sell, that means go down, you can do that. You can set pending orders to be activated only if the price reaches certain price level in the future. You use pending orders where you can define 6 of them: buy limit, sell limit, buy stop and sell stop, and buy stop limit and sell stops limit. For example, a buy limit order is an order that will open after the price goes down, and then at a certain price, for example at 1.063, you think that the price will reverse and go up, then you open a buy limit order. A buy limit, so we set volume, we set at which price, for example we have set at 1.063, and you add here a take profit and stop loss level. This means expiration date. That means if you would like to set expiration, if the price doesn't reach this level 1.063, for example, into 24 hours, then you can cancel this order. You can use that option. If you do not want to set any expiration date, that means this order will stay pending and waiting for indefinitely. You can leave this empty. Do not put this here. If you are ready, click place button, and the new buy limit will be listed here in the toolbox, but also you will see on the chart horizontal line that says buy limit at 1.063. So if the price reaches this price level here, to this level, it will open a buy order, which means you are expecting that the price will move up and then you make money. If the price goes down against you, that means you will lose money. So that is why it's important to set stop loss, so you do not waste all the money you have on your trading account. It is better to cut losses and have a smaller loss than to lose all the money from your account balance. So the pending orders are pretty useful tool if you are expecting that the price in the future will reach certain level and then you would like to enter into the trade. Then what you can do then is go to history tab inside the toolbox, where you can see all the trades that are closed, not open. The ones that are open here are inside the trade, but inside the history are the ones that are closed. You can see what is the profit that you have made on these orders. So I have made $1.34 just by closing and opening these trades in a few minutes. So you can see details about each order, which is visible here, which is the symbol, the time when the price has been opened. This is the price at which is open, this is the time, the column, and also this is the time when the order has been closed, and also at which price. So all details are visible here, where you can also see exposure tab, which says which currency have been traded the most. So we have USD and CHF as a long positions the most. In the history tab, you can click right mouse button, where you can see more details, and the more details are, for example, here, where you can click all history, last 3 months or the last month. This means if you have traded for several months, these details can be shown here inside the history tab. Then you can also put here some of the filters where you can see all symbols, or you can make the filtration by the EURUSD to see only the EURUSD symbol. Then you can see lots or the amounts which is available, and you can also have possibility to select specific of these symbols which are listed here. Because we have traded on the EURUSD and the USD CHF, only these two symbols are available here. Then you can define here by orders details, then you can orders and deals show here, and you can also only positions. Most of the time you will use positions because it is the most important thing to see, but you can have more options listed here. You can use another report which is visible here. Here it is, reports. It is an option to show here inside the MetaTrader 5 platform. So you can see a report about your account history, which means I have made $1.34. You can see that current balance was starting $100,000. Now it is $100,000 and $1.34. So this is also a useful tool as a report here inside the MetaTrader 5 platform. You can see the new tab has been opened here, where you can track all the details about the account history. It is pretty useful tool, but there is an option that you can use also report, where you can open in Excel or as HTML inside the Internet Explorer. So pick one which is better for you, but this one inside MetaTrader 5 is the best one. Then you have other tabs here inside the toolbox, which is a mailbox, and that is a mailbox with a message that you receive. When we have opened a new account, you get a new account message where you can read all these details here. Then you have calendar, which you can use for trading. For example, you do not need to go to the web browser to check the calendar. You have everything here inside the MetaTrader 5 platform, which is a pretty useful tool for fundamental analysis. Then you have a company details, and that is for the MQL5. Most of these tabs are related to the MQL5, so if you would like to read MQL5, you can do that. So you have also articles about some of the news, which will point you directly here to the internet. Then you have a code base, which is also MQL5 details. Then there is experts that were enable and disable, which we have shown with the MACD, and then you have a journal tab which shows all the messages and also all the steps that you have done on your trading platform. So for example, when you start your trading platform, it will show here. If you have any problems with the login, you will see a message here that says invalid password, there is no connection, and other details that are related for this trading platform. So if you experience any issues with the trading platform, go to the journal tab and see which message shows you as the last one. You will see, and it can help you solve this issue. These are the main windows for trading and also for the analyzing. You can see which tools are available here on the chart, so you can use them in your trading. Use them wisely. You can see how to open order, how to close order, and how to modify order. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you like this video, click the like button and subscribe. See you next time, and happy trading!